We've read all the Epstein files just released, and we mean all of them. Let's get into it. A multi-billionaire tech mogul, a convicted sex offender, and a secret agreement that got him banned from Xbox Live. This isn't a movie plot. This is the story, found deep within the recently released Epstein files, of how a notorious predator infiltrated the world of online gaming, and how his powerful friends, including Richard Branson, plan to use Microsoft's own founder, Bill Gates, to rehabilitate his image. Welcome to Scandal Files HQ. We've read the documents so you don't have to. When the Department of Justice unsealed 3 million pages of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein, the world expected to find evidence of crimes, cover-ups, and connections to the global elite. And it did. But buried within the mountain of files was a detail so bizarre, so unexpected, it almost sounds like a joke. Jeffrey Epstein, the infamous financier and convicted sex offender, was permanently banned from Xbox Live. Our key players are names you know. Jeffrey Epstein, the predator who used his immense wealth and power to abuse countless young women and girls. And Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, the parent company of Xbox. For years, their worlds seemed separate. One, a titan of technology and philanthropy. The other, a monster hiding in plain sight. But the Epstein files reveal their orbits were closer than anyone imagined. The stakes here go beyond just one man's gaming account. They expose the hypocrisy of a system that allows dangerous men to operate freely, even in our digital backyards, while their powerful friends look the other way. If you're already finding this unbelievable, hit that like button, because we're just getting started. The incident itself is laid out in the documents. In December 2013, an agreement was reached between several major gaming companies, including Microsoft and the New York State Attorney General. The goal was simple: to identify and ban registered sex offenders from their online platforms. And as the documents confirm, Jeffrey Epstein's gamer tag was one of those caught in the sweep. He was booted from the platform, his digital access severed. On its own, it's a strange footnote in a dark story. But it's what was happening around this time that turns this bizarre detail into a crucial piece of the puzzle. The story isn't just that a predator was on a gaming platform. It's about the stark contrast between how he was treated by a corporate safety protocol versus how he was treated by his circle of powerful friends. It's a tale of two realities, existing at the same time. For decades, Jeffrey Epstein was protected by a wall of money, power, and influence. He was a convicted sex offender, yet he continued to socialize with presidents, princes, and billionaires. His crimes were an open secret, whispered about but rarely acted upon. This was the cover-up, a conspiracy of silence among the world's most powerful people. But that wall began to crumble when the Epstein files were finally unsealed. The first crack appeared, and journalists and researchers began the painstaking work of sifting through millions of pages. And that's where they found it. The reference to the Xbox Live ban, first reported by Paul Tassi at Forbes, who connected the dots from the legal agreements to Epstein himself. It was a breadcrumb, a tiny detail that led to a much larger, more disturbing picture. But the paper trail doesn't stop there. To understand the full picture, we have to look at another set of documents, Epstein's own emails. Specifically, his correspondence with another billionaire, Sir Richard Branson. In emails from 2012 and 2013, right around the time of the Xbox ban, Branson and Epstein are discussing a plan. A plan to fix Epstein's shattered public image. Branson, the charismatic founder of Virgin Group, offers some friendly advice to the convicted predator. In one email, Branson writes, and I quote, "The person who may be able to help you most is Bill Gates." He suggests that if Gates were to publicly stand by Epstein, it would go a long way toward rehabilitating his image. He even offers to help broker the introduction, leveraging his own relationship with the Microsoft founder. Let that sink in. Richard Branson is suggesting that the founder of Microsoft, the company that runs Xbox Live, should be used as a PR tool to help the very man who was being banned from that same platform for being a sex offender. The paper trail shows two parallel stories. One where Epstein is being quietly removed from a gaming platform for being a danger to the community, and another where his billionaire friend is plotting to use that platform's founder to make him look like a respectable philanthropist. It's a level of cognitive dissonance that is almost impossible to comprehend. This is where we connect the dots. The timeline is damning, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Scandal Files HQ, because you're not going to want to miss the details we're about to uncover. In 2008, Jeffrey Epstein pleads guilty to soliciting a minor for prostitution in Florida. He serves a laughably short sentence, but is required to register as a sex offender. This is public knowledge. For the next 5 years, he continues to move in elite circles. He's flying on his private jet, attending galas, and apparently playing video games on Xbox Live. He is not an outcast. He is still very much a part of the club. Then, in 2012 and 2013, the emails between Branson and Epstein show a concerted effort to clean up his image. The name at the center of that plan? Bill Gates. The goal was to leverage Gates's reputation as a global philanthropist to give Epstein a halo of legitimacy. And then comes the smoking gun. December 2013. As part of a multi-state agreement, Microsoft identifies Jeffrey Epstein's account and permanently bans him from Xbox Live. The system for once worked. A known predator was removed from a community filled with millions of players, many of them children. But the revelation isn't just that he was banned. The revelation is the staggering hypocrisy it exposes. While Microsoft's security teams were doing the right thing by kicking Epstein off their platform, Epstein's own circle was trying to leverage the founder of that very same company for a PR campaign. It's a level of audacity that is hard to overstate. The narrative they wanted to build was one of redemption, a story of a misunderstood man who was friends with a great philanthropist like Bill Gates. But the reality, the one hidden in the files, was that he was a danger who couldn't even be trusted with a gaming controller. The unraveling is in the absurdity of it all. Imagine the internal conversations at Microsoft. On one floor, the security team is flagging a high-profile sex offender. On another, executives might be fielding calls from Epstein's associates, trying to get a meeting with Gates. It's a perfect example of how the powerful operate in a different reality, where rules are for other people, and a connection to the right person can wash away any sin. This disconnect is at the heart of the Epstein scandal. It's not just about the crimes themselves, it's about the system that enabled them. The fallout from this specific story was a wave of public shock and dark humor. It became a viral headline, a symbol of just how strange and far-reaching the Epstein saga truly is. For Microsoft, it was a quiet win for their safety protocols. For Bill Gates, it became another uncomfortable link to a man he has repeatedly tried to distance himself from, stating that meeting with Epstein was a huge mistake. But the bigger picture here is about the insidious nature of power. It shows how the elite protect their own, even when their crimes are public knowledge. Richard Branson's casual suggestion to use Bill Gates as a PR shield is a window into a world where reputation is just a commodity to be managed, not a reflection of character. It's a world where a friendship with the right person is seen as a get-out-of-jail-free card. It also highlights a modern battleground, our digital spaces. The fact that a predator like Epstein was on a platform like Xbox Live is a chilling reminder that online communities are not immune to real-world dangers. The ban was a victory for online safety, but the story is a wake-up call for parents and gamers everywhere. We need to be vigilant, and we need to demand that tech companies do more to protect their users. The lesson from this file is that when investigating the powerful, no detail is too small or too strange. A ban from a video game network might seem trivial compared to Epstein's other crimes, but it provides a crucial piece of context. It reveals the stark contrast between the public image his powerful friends tried to create and the dangerous reality that even a corporation's terms of service could recognize. It shows that while the system of justice may have failed his victims for years, a simple corporate policy finally, in a small way, held him accountable. The truth is often stranger and more disturbing than fiction. And the Epstein files are filled with stories just like this one. Stories that peel back the curtain on a world of power, privilege, and corruption that most of us can barely imagine. What part of this cover-up shocked you the most? The fact that Epstein was on Xbox Live in the first place, or that his friends thought Bill Gates could save his reputation? Let us know in the comments below. Your engagement helps us get these stories to more people. And if you want to see more investigations into the files the powerful don't want you to see, make sure you subscribe to Scandal Files HQ and turn on notifications. We open new files every week, and you won't want to miss what we uncover next.